questions, and the first one,
I think the way that you deal with the things that happen to you are more important to your life because it shows your true character and how you're able to process things that come at you.
I think it's more important that the way you handle them, because if the way you handle them, you do it correctly, then you won't have more problems in the future.
I think it's more important than how we deal with it, and the reason is because I've helped a lot of youth in my life, and sometimes people get caught up of becoming a victim rather than a survivor. And I have a firm belief that if things don't work out the way they should be, according to your plans, that there is a lesson to be learned, and then you can move on.
Living in the current lifetime and he tells you this information, you have this information, I don't think I'd want to know that to live the rest of my current life, because everything that I'm doing, like whether it's a mistake or a good thing, I'll know that it'll just happen over again. And if it's like a bad thing, I won't want that to happen again. I won't want to know that I'm going to have to go through that again.
So you wouldn't want to use this experience to make sure you live your life the way you want to, instead of living the same routine over and over?
Better answer. Yeah, I think there are two different sides to it. I mean, the side that I was talking about is maybe more pessimistic side, is that I don't want to make a mistake. And then the side you're talking about is that, well, if I do make a mistake, I'd rather just, learn from it.
Okay, so I probably wouldn't, because if there's something you're not aware of, then it wouldn't really be bad to know of. It's like if you didn't want to repeat the same cycle over and over again, then I don't know.
Would I be happy or sad? I would be happy because I think my life is really good. And so the fact that I would have the same family and the same husband and the same situation, yeah, I would be very happy.
I think in any case, if you can help out somebody else in the world, if it's one person or 100, I think that's infinitely more important than pleasing yourself or the ones close to you, even if they matter a lot.
Well, if you're happy, then does it matter? Like, if you don't have fun in your life, then what's the point? I'd rather just kind of be the poor fisherman who has a relaxed life and just chills. And
why?
because, I mean, it'd be better to have fun than stress out your whole life on working for something that you would not want to do, that you think would make a difference, but you would rather be poor and have fun with your family. And I really don't like.
That's a tough one because I like spending time with my family, but I also like to make a difference. I would choose to implement the tactics that the MBA recommended to help out.
And why?
Because there's so much poverty, and I've lived a really good life, and I would like to see if I could help other people.
I think they all have to do with taking a new perspective and looking on your own life and wondering how maybe you could do things better or help improve certain aspects of it. So I think they're all talking about asking you how you would reflect and if you would change anything, what you would change.
I think they apply, it's just about the point of life and what you do in your life and how you achieve everything. And it applies to my life. It applies in how I think of life and what I do in my life.
How we choose to live our lives, so Yeah, what our core beliefs are and how do we handle ourselves.